When I picked up my Model 3 Performance, had a couple issues from the factory. Number one, there was a small scratch in the rear bumper on the driver's side, and then my steering wheel was just slightly askew. So I made an appointment with Tesla service, took the car in, and they were able to fix everything in about 5 hours. So I'm just going to show you the results of that. And we're going to talk about Tesla alignment from the factory and whether or not it is off with everybody that comes out, or if my car is a special case. So first, let's take a look at the scratch, and I'll show you the repair. I really can't see anything where it was. And then we'll take a look at another little area that I found that I have to decide if I want to mess with or not. So let's take it up. The scratch was right in this area, and I cannot see it anywhere, no matter what lighting I use or anything. I had a big bright light and was shining it on here. So they did a great job fixing that. And then the other spot that I found, and I don't know that it's going to show up well on camera. In fact, hold on one second, let me grab my light. Well, honestly, I'm not seeing it. In the sunlight, you can see it. It kind of looks like there's a little bit of dirt under the paint, and it wasn't buffed. So I'm going to show you a picture that I took the other day when it was in the sun. Here's a shot of the dirt if you look in the light portion. This next picture, you can see a little bit of lighter gray. I think that's not buffed correctly. And then here's kind of the lighter gray and the dirt together. Not really sure if I'll do anything about it, but probably have them take a look and see what they can do. The second thing I wanted to talk about is the steering wheel being slightly askew to the right when I picked up the car. There wasn't anything you could notice while driving. It tracked perfectly straight with your hands off the wheel. Turning was great. I went up Mount Lemmon a little bit, drove the car around when I first got it, and there were no issues. When I turned it into Tesla, the car only had, I think it was 226 miles on it, so it's not like I did something to mess up the alignment myself. So I'm kind of wondering if things from the factory are a little goofy. They left this in my car when I picked it up, and I'll put this up on the screen so you can read it better. But pretty much there's something out on every wheel. On the two fronts, the camber and caster were both out on both. And then on the rears, the camber was out on both. So I wasn't thinking that my alignment was totally out. I was just kind of thinking they didn't align the steering wheel when they tightened everything up after alignment at the factory. But of course, I don't know anything about alignment, and I don't know if these numbers are way out or not. But it's a little bit concerning that maybe people are driving around and their alignment's out from the factory. Don't really know. Either that or my car's just a one-off, and that's, the steering wheel being off was kind of, they missed something during alignment, or not sure how it's even done at the factory. So anyway, something to consider. Maybe if somebody is better at alignment, they can leave a message below and let me know what you think. Or if you're a Tesla owner and you've had similar issues, I'd like to know what the deal is with that. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Just want to cover those two things and see if anyone else has experience with their alignment being goofy from the factory. Everything's all good now. Steering wheel is all lined up, looking good, and the car feels exactly the same as before I took it in there. And just a quick note on Tesla service, everything was pretty easy. It took like a week and a half to get an appointment, maybe, if it was even that much. Everything's done on the app. And like I said, my appointment was at 10, and I got the car back. It was ready before 5 that day. So they did not have a loaner, though, which was a little bit of a bummer. But other than that, all is well. All right, guys. Thanks. We'll see you next time.